to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
You're listening to the Big Dumb Fun Show. We are live Monday, 7 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. The rest of the week, you can watch the show
in replay.
Call us, 888-832-7561. Be live on the air.
A couple of voicemails we need to play tonight. A couple of phone calls that we got over the week. Some people, they don't know that the show is live on Mondays, and so they will call hoping to get on the show and then be very pissed off when we don't answer. But it's like a Thursday at midnight. They don't understand that we're not going to take their call. They're watching it. So we don't have the most intelligent listeners, but they're out there.
We have some.
In
all.
studio, we've got Mute the Idol. Very much.
Hello, guys.
Thanks, guys. Very appreciate you coming on the show tonight. We heard about you originally from a friend of a friend.
Okay, Mad Libby.
Mad Libby last night, and they actually had a shirt. Jessica had a shirt that said Mute the Idol on it. So you had good product placement last week.
Is there any dating going on?
And what's that?
Mad Libby with Mute the Idol.
I don't think there's any. Is there any dating going on with Mad Libby? Is there any nothing at all?
No, I think
any
she's
something?
Just a big
any
fan.
juice?
No,
She's married to the guy in Collapse.
Yeah, right.
Duke.
Duke.
Yeah, so Duke would be pissed.
Okay.
So if there is any shenanigans going on,
Well,
they're not going to say it on the
there's a
air.
few ladies. Not all of them are married to Duke.
They may be. You don't know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Duke gets around. No. So this is the first time you guys have all been in studio. You're with Mute the Idol, fairly new alt-rock band in the Kansas City area. Now, originally, is it Lawrence or was it Leavenworth or Louisburg? So that's a little bit of a jaunt. Probably tough to get gigs in Louisburg, right? Not many. So you're the creator?
We used to rent out our town hall for like $20 and set up our own PA system.
the Lewisburg Town Hall, and you're like, hey,
yeah.
come on out, guys, just enjoy the show.
How many people did that hold?
Oh,
10.
More than 10,
More
but
than
not
10.
a ton.
Yeah.
not
I
a
think
ton.
we maybe had 100 people.
Like
there.
to
that's
a
good.
crowd of dozens that you did.
Yeah,
So, but now you're going to like Collapse Fest, which was a real fun time. We got in right at the tail end of Friday night, and so we missed you. You'd already played by then, but that was a fun time. Did you guys have a lot of fun at Collapse Fest as well, or was it stressful actually being on the stage rather than participating in it?
No stress at all being on the stage. It was great. Just good bands, good people, a lot of friends. We'd played with a lot of those bands before. It was just a good time all around.
A lot of community involvement with Collapse Fest. It's like they say it's a band for the bands, kind of a show.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it actually
That's
counts as
exactly
community
what
service.
It does count as some sort of community
We're
service.
putting in our time.
Was this your first Collapse Fest?
Yes, it was.
Now, you've got an EP that you've been working on. It's got about 5 tracks on it, and this is Go Mute Yourself. Okay, I wanted to be careful with that. So it's got Go Mute Yourself. We're going to listen to a couple of tracks off of this EP. There's 5 on here, but you're working for the long one, right? You're working for a full record. How's it coming on that? I know it's tough to be playing the live gigs and also trying to really focus on putting out a good first record.
Right. Money's always an issue, too.
I don't have any, so go away.
We're the same way. We're in the same boat there.
Yeah.
So is this like your guys' 100% focus, or do you all have side jobs? Like,
right now,
I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
This is my
Okay.
plan A.
So the government check could pay for half of this. That could be nice.
Right.
That's what
See
it
if
went
that.
to.
That's what I did. I sold those food stamps for half price,
Yep.
and we got CDs made.
Hey, where do you get half price for a food stamp?
So how does that work? So obviously some of you have a lot of spare time, but the others maybe not.
Yeah, we just, everybody's, it's hard to get on everybody's schedule, but, we...
is there one day a week that you guys we practice every Thursday night at 7:11 p.m. until 9:10?
No, we're much more relaxed about it than that. Taylor was finishing up, he was going to recording school, so we haven't been as active practicing and writing as we needed to be, but he just graduated, or just finished, I guess, on, what was it, Friday, Saturday?
By school you mean prison.
You're right. So
He just got out of school for good behavior, and
no, we're excited. We're excited about that. That'll bring give us a lot more time.
Your refocus can be all about the CD then.
Well, do you have any other, like, so you did Collapse Fest. Are there any other
We did all
shows
the California Dream-Ins, too.
Okay.
Yeah, that was...
The other one's going to be kicking up here pretty soon then, right?
Already?
Yeah, it's got. I mean, one starts almost right when the other one ends. Like it's you guys know it's a long, grueling process there, but the payday should be worth it.
Yeah,
I think we're.
You think so?
Doing Battle of the Bands.
You don't think you're going to do that anymore?
No.
Oh, you're just getting started. There's plenty of wars and battles and all that stuff in your future.
It's rough
right?
selling tickets, man. Like
Yeah.
you don't have time to sell tickets.
Well, that's the downfall, but that's what they want you to do.
Exactly. It's a business.
It's a vicious circle that you got to go into until you can get to the point where people are just paying to see you.
Yeah.
Well, you got to go through that gamut.
When you sell tickets, that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, because all our friends, and anybody that might buy a ticket for a show like that, they might not necessarily stick around for the
next act.
more metal bands or the bands in different genres. They really only know us, and we do get a lot of support just because we are from a small town.
They drive from Lewisburg?
Yeah.
There's a handful of people that
our whole
come
town
out to, like,
comes.
every single one.
Yeah. Now, when people come out to see you, you say you're different than the lineup. Is that a lot different? How are you guys different than the other bands that play?
Yeah, we always feel like we stand out a little bit just because
you're in skirts.
That's one of the main
It's a
reasons.
kilt.
Oh, kilts. I'm sorry. This is the idol that we're muting.
No, we're just more alternative rock than I've seen most bands around Kansas City anyway. It seems like Kansas City has a huge scene for metal and a huge scene for indie rock.
Absolutely. I agree.
And
a lot of great bands, too.
Yeah,
A lot of great bands.
and we
kind of fall somewhere in between all that.
Exactly. We
Like
just
a mix of all sorts of different genres.
we're not sure where we fit exactly, but
Who's somebody that we could compare you to? Like, if someone's like, I've never heard Mute the Idol, but if you've heard, like, who would that be?
Biffy Clyro.
So they have never heard of that.
See, we get told we sound like
I love Biffy.
Cage the
Oh,
Elephant.
hey, we got a big Biffy fan back here.
Biffy's
Are you
awesome.
eating turnips?
I'm eating
No,
turnips
he's
to Biffy.
eating radishes.
I'm
He's
sorry.
eating
I apologize
radishes.
for him. Eating radishes in the middle of it.
They're delicious.
What?
Can't
They
stop.
are. That they are.
They go well with Biffy.
I'm a fan of the radish.
So I'm
and
hoping that they're going to go well with Mute the Idol. I'm going to be eating some radishes while I'm enjoying this track that we're going to be playing. Can you tell us a little about it? It says track 5 here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I believe it's called "Eat You Alive."
Yep, somebody's cell phone is working.
It's not mine.
Hopefully it's not mine. My bad if it is.
Set it to
yeah,
stone.
it's just called "Eat You Alive."
It's an older song.
Yeah, it's one of our older ones. It's one of the first ones recorded. This EP we actually recorded almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah, it's 2000. Oh, did we do it in 2011?
Year and a half,
Yeah, it was like
2 years
a year
ago.
What's the song? What's the meaning behind it? Eat You Alive, because that sounds a little scary.
Yeah, it's I don't really know.
have to give it a listen.
With our writing, I always
You're like, I really don't know what it's about.
You know,
It's not about bath salts. So
no, it could be
Those-
about bath
those
salts.
weren't even around much two years ago.
It was a late Louisburg night.
This came after the face eating.
Yeah.
So
Well, this is interesting. So this is one of your earlier creations, your earlier concoctions. This is Mute the Idol. It's called "Eat You Alive," and then we'll come back and talk with you a little bit more. But before we go into it, can I ask where did Mute the Idol come from? Where did that? We're always interested. It's a softball, stupid question, but I think with a name like that, it deserves an explanation.
Lane came up with it, so we'll let
Lane, what's
let
going
him
on?
take that one.
All right, well.
Get right on in there.
I used to be a gun salesman, a wholesale gun salesman, and I just sit at my desk.
Look like a gun salesman.
Kind of. But anyway, I just sit at my desk and just think different band names, and Mute the Idol popped in my head. I was listening to the Mars Volta, Francis the Mute, and it was kind of a play off that. It was originally Mute was a person, and Mute is the idol.
This is deep.
So then Mute the Idol came.
There was going to be a comma, but I took the comma out, so just Mute the Idol.
This is deep stuff. This is intriguing.
It's not as deep as you want to take it.
Yeah,
it's
that's what she
it's
said.
for the fans. For the fan to decide.
So bad.
Well, Mute is the idol. He is not actually mute because
They're singing.
Exactly.
There's so many different levels, man. So many different levels of Mute the Idol. All right, here's Eat You Alive. We'll come back here in a few minutes and talk with you a little bit more. Plus, you got some upcoming gigs that we want to make sure that everyone goes out to. This is Mute the Idol on the Big Dumb Fun Show.